Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome along to episode 7 of our Bass House track from scratch in Ableton series. It has been so good so far, you know, there's just been a shitload of cowbell. That was 10 times louder than I was expecting that to be. Yeah, so this episode is, of course, the Breakbeat section. If you tuned into the last episode, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's just play the break. That might give us some context, which would help. This bit, breakbeat, you know, aim and break, doom doom cut, chicka chicka doom cut. We still have our lovely drop here. And basically, it's a simple episode, guys. I'm just going to copy across the section that we had in our actual break section, minus the drums, because the drums are the top layer. So Command C and V. Since it's the breakbeat section, we can have another. Nah, it could work. I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, Command J. Massive MIDI loop. And this one could be an octave up. G sharp and G. Hopefully that help transition down to F. So much delay on that bit. We're gonna have to do some handy dandy automation. I did not just quote Blue's Clues.
You know what we need? Our handy dandy notebook.
Oh dear. You know what? That also needs like a low pass. So change it to the strongest filter, grab that frequency, click some automation, and hopefully. Yeah, it's a little bit too low. We'll go an octave up again. I can't really hear it because it's too much low pass. And keep the low pass. And bring it in. Obviously the most important part of this breakbeat section would be the beat, the breakbeat. So let's load now aim and break. I could listen to these all day. Not like that though. We'll try beats first, but do the transients. Is that gonna sound better than this? Let's add some filtering. I want it to be sneaky. That up is possibly too loud. That is a sneaky drum break if I've ever heard one before. That sounds a little bit weird just isolated like that. Let's add some reverb to thicken that out. We did a free pack a while ago, which has got some cool acoustic heavy hits. Might have been last year's. It was 2018 Advent Calendar. That's the one. Free download link in the description. Let's add this. I think I might low pass these, see how it goes, see how I'm feeling. I think I might have these drums snappy as well. Oh, it's hard to tell. Context of the song. I actually need to listen to the song while they're being played out. You know what's gonna help that? OTT. And a buttload of distortion. What if we mute this low band so it's not getting absolutely compressed? Let's context this beach. Alright, I like the snare with OTT, don't like the kick with OTT, but I could low pass the kick since we've got the high end of the kick and the drum break. Yeah. Let's just absolutely slam it. Let's not absolutely slam it. Let's have a break there. Can we copy this? Yeah, that is subtle. Another duplication of the drum break. But let's have it complex this time so we get all the detail in between. And let's have the formants different. Let's go Complex Pro. That's not what I was thinking at all. We're gonna have to go a little altar boy. Just want a different thing to this. So when we lay them together, it sounds pretty good. Would it be weird adding massive amounts of delay? Echo, why not? To the original drums, I think it would be. Alright, we don't want the kick having the echo, so where is the EQ? That sounds pretty cool. Subtle layers, smash them all together with OTT. Half serious, half not. That delay, I'm sorry, that delay that we just added gives it so much more groove. It's so cool. Alright, we've got a little too much width low end, which we can fix with an EQ and change it from stereo to MS, which stands for mid side. So we want the side, and then we want the EQ cut off on the low end. Let's add that before that, and then limit it. Sicko! Alright, let's take the loop off and see how we go. Duplicate it for the switch up. Okay, so here's my idea. The switch up's gonna have the vocal ting, but the breakbeat section isn't. We're gonna shred a fat solo over the top of it. Maybe not a solo, maybe a lead. Solo is kind of like, whew! Guys, I had an idea, and yes, it does require more cowbell. I'm gonna have to do this in time with a metronome, but it's gonna be horribly out of time just because of the syncing. That is not an excuse. That was in time for me. It sounded horribly out of time for you guys, so I do apologize. See? It's in time-ish. I kind of want the live feel, so I don't want them all to be exactly in time, but I mean, some of them were just horribly out. Oh dear. That one was perfect. I don't understand my playing. Alright, after that little transition of editing. Gonna have to tune our cowbell again. I forgot what it was. I think it was like down 1.5 semitones. 1 and a bit. You really do notice it when it's horribly out of time. It's just like, ah. It's overdrive just because. Let's just have the cowbell and the switch up. Alright, solo time. I know exactly what kind of lead I want. It is going to be in analog. Oh, there's a fatty delay coming through. Oh, that is a fat delay. We want glide. Monophonic. We could take the echo from our drum break because that was cool, and then we could chuck that on the lead, and it might be too much. Oh, the perfect amount of reverb. That's what sends and returns are all about. I might have to edit this until I come back with something good. That was decent. The playing was shite. Let's have this. Yeah. Wow now. Sounded good in my head. Who knows if it works? I want to do some pitch automation, but Ableton has a bug that they still haven't fixed. And once you do like pitch bending and stuff like that, it goes really, they might have fixed it actually. But it's a weird bug, and it gets locked like a few cents off and like disrupts all your other notes. So who knows if this is gonna work or not. I really want it to. Actually, let's go into analog and adjust the pitch bend settings. Pitch bend range, let's go 12 semitones, which is an octave. F to F, fuck yeah to fuck yeah. Okay, so we want this first note to glide in. And we want to slide up into the second note. We want to slide into those DMs. It's not really the slide I was kind of looking for. I'm tempted to make so many DM jokes. Never mind. Oh, see? 39. No, I don't want 39. That's going to sound weird. See the two notes that like descend, hair to hair and hair to hair? I think it would be cool if we had pitch bends down to those notes. What about cheeky up? Subtle. Let's add some curves. I'm holding the Option key if you're on Mac. Anyway. Automate the low pass. So this is sounding futuristic and beautiful. So we do that again. Detune, different saw. No, different os. With a little bit of... Okay, new idea. Did something, didn't work, but I'm here now. So I'm gonna delete this and delete this. Freeze, flatten. Oh my god, it takes so long. We've got too much in the session. And flatten that. The method to the madness is I'm going to drag that behind a bar and then EQ radio filter that. So it's kind of like call and response. Essentially one instrument does something and then the other instrument mimics that. But we've got two analog synthesizers in this case. I can't hear it. We cut off too much. You know what? We haven't added. I should stop doing this all the time, but it's just too good not to use. OTT. Maybe subtle, but OTT. Altar boy, come on, work your magic. Pitch up. Should we do some automation of that on the fly? I gotta set it the right thing. No, MIDI, no, we want automation arm. We just wanna record that. I think we're good to go. Hopefully it won't record over. It's gonna record over. You little, oh no, we did want the MIDI arrangement overdub. My bad. Anyway, let's try that one more time. Yeet. Let's automate. Oh my, I'm spending so much time on this lead. I'm sorry guys, but there's just so many different features to add. I'm going to increase the dry wet in this empty spaces, so hopefully you get more delay in the areas that aren't playing the notes. So sweet, transition, switch up. Subtle. Switch up is basically done. All we had to do was just kind of drag over that vocal loop, and we did that, so that's all good. Break from before, and then build from the start of the track. Where's the break from before? I guess that's our break from before. On this, and then yeah, that's okay. We can just copy that across. Turn off automation lock, and then we want this. There we go. Copy. build up from the start, break from before. Okay. And then drag that in here, and then we should be all good. Let's get rid of the drums for this bit. And the vocal tank. Here we go. Let's change the cowbell thing. See, that section didn't necessarily flow well, but I got a great technique for blending two different sections together. And it's called, my friends, the low pass filter. You chuck it on the master, you create some automation, it goes down and then it goes back up. This isn't lazy, by the way, this is genius. Build the energy. What was that clip?
With gravy, and now it's time to gravy.
Forgot about that. I haven't heard it in a while. Oh, we forgot about the vocal chop thing. Oh, this might sound weird since it has got sidechain, but we can give it a shot. It kind of works. I'm quite happy with that. We want this automation plus to drag it down to a new channel, so then we can easily delete that and then low pass automate it up. Last idea, and then we're wrapping up the video. Kind of want to do a massive pitch bend up with this bass note. Just so you know, signal something different's coming at the start of the second drop. Next episode, guys. It's gonna be sick. Resampling, record in, record, make sure that's soloed, and record. Oh, this is fun. We just have to wait for this to play. Oh, what's too much? 24, 2 octaves? Possibly. So we delete this one since we've got this one in, which should hopefully be at the same volume as this since we literally just recorded it. That's not enough energy. Halfway mark is 12, let's smash that up to 48.
Now it's time to gravy.
It's only fair since last episode I did the teaser of what's going to be in the next episode, and this is what I'm thinking so far, guys. And that...
Gravy.
No, too soon, too soon! So yeah, this is basically what the next episode's going to be like, and I'll introduce a heap more basses.
With gravy, and now it's time to gravy.
And then switch up different bass hairs. Wow, wow, wow. That's gonna be awesome. Also, this section's gonna need some work. It sounds a little bit empty at the moment, so we're gonna have to definitely introduce some more elements to this bit. Alright, so I guess that's the end of today's episode. We'll do the final listen and we'll say our goodbyes, and you'll also be like, why is this on a Friday? Well, the good news is if the final drop goes to plan, I should have that on Sunday, and then the next Friday will be mixed down on master, and then the Sunday I think we're gonna release a free pack, so we've got a busy schedule lined up. And no doubt you guys are probably keen to get your hands on the final project file as well. If you did enjoy this episode, be sure to leave a big thumbs up, and I will catch you guys hopefully on Sunday if all goes to plan. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Have a great day and peace. I'm sorry, that lead and that drum beat is too quiet. We need to saturate it and we'll have another listen. Oh, it might be too loud now. Alright, take 2.
For the gravy and now it's time to ravey. Buzz for the gravy and now it's time to ravey.
Next episode, see you guys then. Peace.